Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many probably, but trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this mouse to be exceptionally comfortable from the very first use, but its standout feature was the inclusion of a dedicated horizontal scroll wheel. Our reviewer noted that this made navigating wide spreadsheets and timelines significantly easier, faster, and more ergonomic than tilting a standard vertical wheel. It was a genuine quality of life improvement that made a big difference in their daily workflow. The wireless performance was another strong point. This client had experienced frustrating Bluetooth issues with older products from the same company, where the connection would drop after just a few minutes. Thankfully, those problems seem to have been completely resolved with this iteration. The connection remained stable and reliable, and the cursor movement was precise and smooth on every surface they tried. The convenience of a built-in rechargeable battery was also highly praised, as our reviewer greatly prefers plugging in a device over hunting for and replacing disposable batteries. The battery life itself seemed excellent, easily lasting through periods of heavy use. However, the experience wasn't entirely perfect. The primary drawback for this user was the noise level. Intended for use as a quiet travel companion, the loud clicks were a significant issue and could easily disturb someone nearby in a quiet setting. While not abnormally loud for a standard mouse, it is definitely not a silent model. Furthermore, this client felt that for its price point, the device could have offered a bit more value, suggesting that a couple of extra programmable buttons would have made it feel more complete. While not a major complaint, it was a point worth noting for potential buyers weighing its features against its cost.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer had been a loyal user of a specific popular mouse for a long time, having gone through several units over the years. While our reviewer loved that particular model, its tendency to eventually fail meant they were often in the market for replacement. When their latest one gave out, they needed a new device quickly but didn't want to spend a premium amount for their usual go-to. They happened to come across this wireless mouse and found it to be a surprisingly excellent substitute. From a physical standpoint, it's a fantastic match, offering a nearly identical size and comfortable fit for our reviewer's hand. It feels like a direct and worthy replacement for their old favorite. While it lacks some of the extra thumb buttons found on the previous model, our reviewer noted that they had stopped using those features anyway, making it a non-issue for their personal use. The only real gripe with this mouse centers on its charging port. Our reviewer found the port to be recessed too far into the body of the device, making it less flush with the outer shell. This seemingly small design choice had a practical downside. It prevents the use of convenient magnetic charging connectors, as the magnetic plug can't fit deep enough into the indented slot to make a proper connection. Furthermore, they expressed a wish for a more modern USB-C port, citing the common frustration of trying to plug in the older micro-USB cable, flipping it over multiple times before it finally slots in correctly. Overall, this is a great little wireless mouse that serves its purpose well. The only remaining question is the long-term durability of the rechargeable battery, which is something only time will tell.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer got this wireless pointing device for their wife after receiving a high-end model as a gift. Both are photographers and use Photoshop extensively, and they wanted to find a budget-friendly option that offered similar design and functionality. Overall, our reviewer feels this input tool isn't bad, but a direct comparison to the model it's trying to emulate highlights significant differences. This client found the scroll buttons feel comparatively cheap, and it lacks the premium weight and feel of the more expensive option. Furthermore, this particular iteration doesn't offer the same level of customized button options, which is a definite drawback for their workflow. Ultimately, this reviewer acknowledges that it comes at roughly half the price. Therefore, if you're simply searching for an ergonomic wireless pointing device with a side scroll bar, this could be a viable choice. However, if your needs involve creative work or require the ability to assign custom actions to buttons, like opening specific folders or initiating new emails, our reviewer strongly suggests investing in a higher-end product. The added expense, according to this client, is well worth it for the increased functionality and overall quality.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.